What's going on, everybody? Welcome to episode 50 of WCW. 50 episodes, and what a more apropos episode number to switch to TEW IX, which we have done. I was able to get the save file over as a new database in TEW IX. I feel like people are probably going to ask me about how to do this in the comments on YouTube especially. It's not super easy, but as quick as possible, you need to do this. You need to turn it to a database. Your save file. You need to get your save file in TEW 2020 to the first of the month. You need to turn it to a database, and then you need to make a blank database in 9. Do a database conversion like you would do for any other database from 2020 to 9. Do a new game with the database you converted, get a bunch of errors, fix those, and then you can carry your save over. It's that easy. I think I might make a tutorial video about that later, but for now, that is the quick rundown if you're interested about that. It does not carry everything over. For example, we don't have any of our show history, which is a real bummer, because that's the thing I use a lot. So much so that I have 2020 open here in case we need it. But yeah, this is our roster. I mean, as you can tell here, you could not mistake this for any other WCW roster. These are our folks. How do I convert my TW 2010 database to 9? You could probably do it, right? If you had all the games, you could probably just keep converting it up, right? That sounds like a nightmare. But yeah, this is our roster. All of the title history is here. One thing that we did miss, which is one of the reasons why I have 2020 open, is, as mentioned, you have to have your save on the first of the month. So I was able to go backwards using recovery to get to the first of the month, because we were in, like, really early February. But that means, that because we went back to the first of the month, because this game uses a real calendar, like actual fucking calendar, February 1st starts on a Tuesday, which means the last show we booked in 2020 is kind of just lost to time, because we booked a Nitro that was like the first day of the month in February, and that's just like kind of gone now because we can't really rebook it because there is no, like, the first Monday in February isn't until the week after this. So we're going to treat this as canon, even though in a weird way it, like, never happened. But we're going to treat this like this was the last thing we booked. But getting back into TW9, the big thing, if you haven't been paying attention to the updates to TW9, the big thing they added was the booking team and the inner circle, which is obviously what we are going to look at here. So booking team, you can add other people with booking skill to a booking team, and they give you creative energy, which then you can use on, like, creative finishes, character stuff, angles, gimmicks. So we're going to put a team together. Oh, there's a lot of options. I should have seen that coming. I've been doing some testing with TW9 off stream, playing as TNA, and boy, oh boy, we did not have this many options. Dusty is almost certainly going to be on the booking committee. Eric Bischoff has a 77, which is pretty good, but also it's Eric Bischoff. Oh, Tenru's got a 75. Baba has 83. That makes sense. Jim Ross got a 77, by God. Liger's got a 76, although he doesn't even, like, work for us, I don't think. Fuchi's got an 82, that makes sense. Masawa's got an 80. Paulie Dangerously has an 89. Oh, his bully personality might not be well suited to the booking team. Well. Savage, only 31. Boy, there are a lot of... Boy, this just keeps going. Kawada. I mean, I think we definitely need to have Dusty. With Koloff, Z-Man, Dustin Rhodes, Magnum TA, Diamond Stud, and Terry Funk are all happy about that. I think you need to have Baba on it. I mean, that's why Baba's here, right? Stan Hansen is happy about it. Masawa's happy about it. Tenryu's happy about it. I think you need to have Fuchi on it. No one cares. And I think we can do one more. And I think of these people, I would probably go with Jim Ross, by God. I'd take him over Eric Bischoff any day of the week. Boomer sooner. Oh, Dr. Death is happy. Yeah. Yeah, he is. Always Steve Austin, by God. All right. Yeah. That is our booking team. What a crew. Also, these people can get along, they can not get along. So this is fluid. If one of these guys doesn't work well with the other, we can change them. Although that's going to be hard with like Dusty because so many people were happy about it. But we'll see. More than 4 will give 15%. Does 4 include me, Jesse Ventura? Or are these 4 good? Four includes me. Well, all right. Here's the thing. We should probably take out Jim Ross, but that's going to make people mad. And no one cared that Fuchi was on it, so we're going to take Fuchi off. And now he's mad. So we'll go give him some money. We still have more money than God. That all carried over, so that's fine. Let's go to the inner circle. We have locker room leaders. This one's going to be interesting because we have some like all-timer people on this roster. So for someone that's bad at it, like say Akira Taue, his personality is good, but obviously he doesn't have the respect. You need a lot of respect, and you need like a people person or like a leader, or professional. Driven's another good one. So like we could do it with Arn Anderson. Really, there should be a lot of people we could do it as. Sting, without even looking, Sting's got to be one, right? Yeah, we got it. Sting has to be a locker room leader for sure. Big Van Vader's happy about that. Rick's happy. Scott's happy. I think he's the only one that it's like he has to be on here. Everyone else, we could just kind of like look at who would be good at it. Kurt Hennig is a class clown, so he's not great. I bet Dan Severn is going to end up being an enforcer, so I'm not going to make him a locker room leader. Dusty could be, but he's on the booking committee, so I'd like to give someone else a little shot here. Oh, Baba could be a locker room leader. Although, again, he's on the booking committee. Harley Race, that's interesting. I kind of like using more active people for locker room leaders, although it does not super matter. Sort out ill-suited. Oh, I suppose we could do that, couldn't we? Oh, yeah, that makes it a lot easier. The thing with Liger is he doesn't even work for us full-time, right? Like, he's still on a handshake deal, I think, so that feels weird. Rick Rude. Rick Rude is a locker room leader, for sure. He's been here since day one. Steamboat, absolutely. Stan should probably be a locker room leader. Although, again, he might be an enforcer. I will leave this for now, but we can come back to it. Funk is not here. I would assume Funk has probably doesn't have the personality for it. He's probably a weirdo. Wow, Stan Hansen is the... How could he be the only one? That seems weird. It seems like there would be so many other people that would be decent at this. Like, why is Dan Severn? There are lots of people considered tougher than him. I mean, those people are wrong. Cactus Jack is tough, but he has low respect. I mean, I would like to give it to other people. Do y'all know what it what the toughness thing is based off of? Is there a stat for that? Is it just a respect thing? Tom, what's up, man? Because it's it's crazy to me that Ken Shamrock and Dan Severn are not considered the toughest guys in the locker room. Oh, there's literally just a toughness stat. Okay. Like Mike Barton is another one. It's like you would think he'd be pretty high on that list, although we would not pick him for this because he doesn't have any respect. Okay, Rick Rude is also here on this list. Steiners are another one where it's like, I'm surprised they are this low. There are a lot of people considered tougher than Ron Simmons. Why is Ron Simmons' toughness so low? Okay, Dr. Death should be a chief enforcer, which many people are happy about. It's not a smart-ass answer. I'm just stupid, so it's fair. Oh, Terry Funk. Also, yeah, Terry Funk is a class clown. That's why he didn't show up for locker room leader. But he could be a chief enforcer. We only get 3 of those, right? Yes, that's everybody. All right, let's get some. Let's add some more locker room leaders. We got 2 more spots. Tenta is interesting, but he just showed up, so it feels weird to make him a locker room leader when he just got here. Then we could probably make Arn one. Funk is there now. Yeah, that's weird. I don't know. And now he's gone again? No idea. I think we're probably good with that crew. We don't have to fill it. Head of Talent Relations. Let's see. This is one where I would kind of prefer a old guy do it, which are all the options. I mean, this got Harley Race written all over it. This is also the person that's every time there's like an event, he's the one that's going to handle it. You want Harley Race doing that. Morale officer, which so far in my testing, all they do is annoy people, but we're still going to give one. So let's see. I feel like Cactus would be great at this. Kurt Hennig would probably be great at this. He's like a well-known playing a rib guy. Owen Hart also, but again, Owen Hart is like just got here, so it feels weird to give him a locker room role. Chat, Kurt Hennig or Cactus Jack for morale officer? That's because you were TNA. Listen, if Joe Hendry comes and asks you to do team building, just do it, Jonathan Gresham. Stop giving him a hard time. Cactus, cactus, seeing lots of cactus. Harley Race likes that. Terry Funk likes that. All right, cool. Senior road agent. Arn Anderson is the best road agent in the company. Huh. I would not have guessed that. I would have guessed like Dusty or Baba. It looks like Baba's the second best. Well, good on you, Arn Anderson. You're the senior road agent. Senior referee. This is another one. You just pick the best ref. And it is Nick Patrick. So there you go. Head men's trainer. There are many people that can do this. I kind of like giving this to an older person who is maybe not super involved anymore, kind of giving them something to do kind of thing. Like Ted DiBiase would be great for this because we're probably going to be like kind of downturning his use in the company because he's kind of 40 and hard declining. So let's make him a trainer. And then for the women's trainer, the only woman I saw on that list was Candy Divine. Now, we could just pick a man. It doesn't super matter. Although I usually like to pick a woman for a women's trainer. Oh, there's only one person for them to train? Jeez. George South would be really funny. You should just pick the same for both. Yeah, I didn't think of that. You could totally do that. But with that said, I guess do I want to give Candy Divine an important position? No, not really. Is there someone here? Yeah, we'll just do Ted again. Why not? Especially because it's only one person. Like, he can handle both. Travel organizer is locked. I don't understand why. Stooge. Stooge is interesting because people can get mad if you ask them to be a stooge. They can say no and get pissed. Oh, Randy Savage is the only one that would be good at it? Oh, see, that's the thing. I don't want to ask Randy Savage to be the stooge. Because if he gets, like, I don't want to make him mad at me. But again, we have more money than God. This was more of an issue when I was TNA and we had like $1 million. And I was like, well, I can't pay people off. So let's just look at everybody. So the thing about the mole or the stooge, only certain personalities can really even do it. I think it's like mercenary and like whatever Randy Savage was. I guess the ones with none found we could ask. Prickly would be okay, so I guess we could try Prickly. The problem is we have a lot of driven professional people, and they would be bad at that. Eric is none. We could ask Eric. Let's ask Eric. I don't care if he gets mad at us. Eric, you want to be a stooge? See? He refused. Now he's going to be mad at us. Yeah, like Gordon Soley would be bad at it. Troublemaker from Manami Toyota. Huh. She would be okay. Bully is not the best. Bully is just not good for anything, apparently. We could have a ref do it. Having, like, a ref or an office guy be the stooge seems like it would, like, most likely what would happen in real life, you know? I've heard many stories of referees being stooges. Having Ted Turner do it would be so funny. Troublemaker would be okay. We could ask the Diamond Stud. Shivani as well. Warrior. Warrior would so do it. Warrior would so do it. I'm afraid to ask him, because, again, they could get very mad at you, but, like, man, Warrior would totally be a stooge. Alright, let's ask... Damn, I'm about to hire someone just to be a fucking stooge. I hate that Randy is, like, the best person for it. I hate that. No, Nick Patrick is our head referee. Let's try, like, Mike Atkins, random referee. You want to be a stooge? God damn it. The ref said no? Come on, man. Ted is almost certainly going to say no. And he's, like, he would... Even if he said yes, he'd be bad at it. So, I don't... Like, I really want to give it to just some schmuck who doesn't matter. But... Our roster is too cool. We don't have any, like, mercenaries or, what was it, Randy's? Like, Paranoid or whatever? We don't have any of those people. Insecure. Oh, I'm very afraid to ask Randy Savage. But I feel like he's the only person that's going to do it. Let's go! Randy the Stooge Savage. Please, I'm happy to be a stooge. The stooge always rises to the top. That's our inner circle. And what an inner circle it is. Holy smokes. Z-Man has big morale issues. That's fine. Not worried about it. Richard Morton, John to be bad. PN News. PN News is about to leave. Oh, Sherry Martell is a manager without clients. She shouldn't be. John Tenta should be your client. What? Where the fuck is John Tenta? What the fuck is happening? Avalanche, right. Right. Okay, but why couldn't I find Sherry either? This, still the same. Still the same very cool system for adding managers. Sherry with 2 R's. Okay. Cool. Alright. Oh, we gotta book a Saturday night. It's fucking tomorrow. Jesus. In all this hubbub to get this working and to sell this stuff up, I have, like, completely forgotten what we were booking 100%. Alright, is there anything else we want to do in here before we get going? Storylines. Oh, the storylines carried over. That's fun. I wasn't sure about that. Great. What's very cold? Malia Hosaka, Wendy Richter. Yeah. None of the previous segments came over, but at least we have things that are hot or cold. So that's good. Oliver Humperdinck. I did the turns manually off screen. I reset Bam Bam. They did not come over. I reset Bam Bam and Vader to turn. Which reminds me, was there anyone else? Do y'all remember if we had anyone else set to turn? I know those two for sure. But I don't remember if we had anyone else. Oh, here's the thing about TEW IX. A lot of stuff happens. Kaiji Muto got in a fight. Antonio Inoki backstage drama, great. Everyone's making their inner circles and booking teams. That makes sense. Hulk Hogan has been alienating the rest of the locker room. What? Our Hulk Hogan? The Hulkster? Terry Bollea? That doesn't sound like him. Paul Orndorff is the senior road agent of UWF. Congrats. And now let's book Saturday night. Give the night off. This is a new thing you can do in the game. You can tell people, like, hey, man, we don't need you tonight. I almost never use this. When I was booking with TNA, I sometimes told people not to come to Explosion tapings because I knew they were expensive and I wouldn't use them. But other than that, I pretty much always just X this off. Tonight's venue. Oh, we're only drawing 9,000 fans now. Oh, he did fix the attendance. My man was not lying. Alright, let's stay in the southeast. Again, I've been playing this game as like TNA, so I have not really seen the big attendances and whatnot. So this is me kind of seeing that stuff for the first time. So let's do like 6 to 12. There's that many for 6 to 12? God damn, there are. Okay. Let's make it 10 to 12. Alright, that's more like it. This one's exactly 10,000. Let's go here. The Rapids Parish Coliseum. Sure. Alright, booking team meeting. Here we go. I made 74. Then we got 42, 43, and 38. That gives us a lot of points. I don't really know what we need, so let's just spread it out. Give me a creative finish. Always could use those. Likely to succeed finish for a Steve Austin match. Okay, cool. Give me a character idea. This is a safe bet for Stan Hansen. Actually, we could use this immediately because he just turned heel. So this is like him, like, hey, this is my new character. I'm bad. We got 77. Give me an angle. Surefire hit for anybody, just in general. Cool. All right, that's a good meeting. Good, great talk, boys. Locker room incidents. Here we go. Doug Furness and Paul Lee butted heads backstage, and both are furious. Okay, great. Eddie Guerrero and Steve Williams had a blazing argument outside the venue. All right. Chris Jericho and Pat Rose got into it. Everyone's just yelling at each other. Now this is WCW. Head women's champion to DiBiase. Just training Rie Tamada. Just showing her some stuff. And then working with 9 dudes. Yeah, see, this is what all I see with the morale officer is them going like, "Hey, Mike Awesome, let's have a good time," and then Mike Awesome being like, "Fuck you, this is a job." Is there a benefit to having a morale officer? Because I've not seen it yet. Then he pissed off Tedru. Oh boy. Koloff has an angle idea. Okay, great. In my experience, a lot of times when a wrestler comes up to you with a creative idea, it's usually dog shit. And it's also usually like, I should win. Which is very true to life. He nailed that part of this. Okay. Address the locker room. So far, I usually only do team bonding or inspire for pay-per-views. I have occasionally done open forum when a lot of people are mad at me, which I think I'll do right now. Let's do an open forum. Many people are upset with me. Oh boy, yeah. I just got yelled at for like an hour by all these people. Okay. All right, and now we can book the show. Finally, here we are. I want to see what his idea was. Oh, likely to succeed. And Nikita Koloff angle. I mean, I don't know. We'll see. Oh, let's do that Stan Hansen one right now. So you do Stan Hansen, you go creative idea. This is a safe bet, so it should work. The thing with... So these, as far as I can tell, they like instantly give someone... Although he has white-hot momentum, so maybe we don't even need to. Even if this gave him a boost, what would it boost him to? I don't think there's even a point. Like, all it could do is hurt him, right? Because these can go bad. These can not work. I've even had ones that were like surefire not work. And then you get a negative... You get like a buff. If he has white... Because if someone has low momentum and you hit him with one of these, it can increase it. But since this is white hot, I think we're just going to leave it. Yeah, store it for later. Yeah, I agree. All right, now it's time to look at 2020 and remember what we did on Nitro and last week on Saturday night. Actually, let's just look at everything we've done since Clash. Stan won the belt. Tag match, yep. Big 8-man tag, yep. Steve Austin retained, yep. And then last week on Saturday night, Globe, Barry Sting, Steve Rickleby, Eddie Guerrero, Koloff, Brawl, Big Vader, complimenting Jumbo, of course. Ron Simmons defeated B. Private Player. This one's U.S. title. Okay, so we started that. Sting Open Challenge for the NWO. Sting defeated Kenta Kobashi. That's a crazy main event. Jumbo saved Sting from a beatdown. And Nitro, we had a babyface team. Main event babyface team. Cut an unhinged promo, sure. Rick beat Tom Rich. Stan Hansen makes me sick. Okay, so we have started that. Wendy Richter and Steve Austin beat Malia Hosaka and Ron Simmons. That's interesting. Dusty's American Nightmares. Beat the NWO. Eddie says Regal is a jerk. Okay, agreed. Jumbo and Sting defeated Misawa and Kobashi, and then Dave Vader came out. Okay, so we got stuff going here. Then we had Savage Warrior and Cactus beat Kurt Hennig, Rick Martel, and Brian Pillman. What was I cooking with that? Oh, we were starting the Pillman Warrior feud. That's what we were doing. Okay. All right. Well, let's continue with that. My God, he's got 2 2s. This man's going crazy. All right, here we go, folks. The new and improved angle thing. All right, so now we can do shit like this. We could have the Ultimate Warrior cut a promo for 4 minutes in the ring. It can be serious, I guess. Actually, let's do storyline development. Um, he can be cutting a promo for that time. And then we could add a new part. That is 2 minutes. Where Ultimate Warrior is then attacked by Brian Pillman. I forgot to save Ultimate Warrior selling. Warrior cuts promo in ring and then is attacked by Brian Pillman. This is another one where I'm going to find out how this new angle system rates when we have like really good people in WCW, because I've not been getting good angles in TNA, but again, I'm playing as 2024 TNA. Like, when I get like a 60 in that game, I'm like, ooh, a 60. Ooh, Joe Hendry cut a good promo. So we'll see how this does in comparison. Attacker without victim can get a penalty. Oh, okay. I honestly didn't even know there was a victim part. I've just been doing selling the whole time because that's what I always put before. Alright, great. We are then also going to do a big in-the-ring promo. This is also... This, I would say, is character development. Where we will have Sting cutting a promo, and Big Van Vader cutting a promo, and then I would say Jumbo is a background character. Basically, this is going to be a promo where Sting calls out Vader, and he's like, Vader, thanks for helping me out last week, really appreciated it, and then Vader's going to be like, hey, look here, I wasn't there to help you, I was there to help Jumbo. Jumbo's my new friend. Me and you, we still got beef. I don't like these NWO guys and what they're doing in WCW, but doesn't mean me and you are friends. Sting thanks Vader. Vader says they still aren't friends. We have to kind of go in circles a little bit in this feud now because we lost what we had been building on the turn, so we have to like build Vader back up for the turn. Which is also true about Bam Bam and Ricky Steamboat. Let's see. Rick Rude. Oh, Rick Rude talks shit on Stan Hansen. I think Stan Hansen should return the favor. I think Stan Hansen is another, I would say, storyline development. I would say Stan is cutting a promo. I would say Ventura is there with him. They are just talking shit on Rick Rude. Just, who the hell does Rick Rude think he is talking about me? I'm the WCW champion. He doesn't know what he's just started. He doesn't know the manpower of the NWO. Rick Rude is gonna find out what the NWO is all about. That kind of thing. I'm letting everyone still do improvised because, you know, it's WCW, but it kind of trips me up that this is up here now. I would say I forget to set this like half the time, and that really comes to bite me when I'm playing other games. But in WCW, we pretty much let everyone cook, so it should be fine. Yes, save the part. All right, great. That's a lot of talking. Let's maybe book some wrestling. I don't know. Looked like we had Eddie and Regal yelling at each other a bunch. I should probably just leave this screen up. On Nitro. Yes. Yes, Regal, I assume, cheated in that match, and then Eddie said, he's a jerk. Which, that checks out. Alright, here's what we're gonna do for tag match. Oh, I keep wanting to click, here into, into TW 2020. We are going to do a tag team contest. We are going to do Randall Savage, the Stooge, teaming with Eddie Guerrero to take on Kurt Hennig and Steven Regal. That should be good. Let's give these guys some time. Heels probably need to win this. Unless we had Eddie beat Regal, but I think Hennig beating Savage would make the most sense. Oh, 95. Oh. Yeah, I don't. Okay, we're gonna have Eddie pin Regal. That's how we're gonna continue that story. So we're gonna give these guys 18, open, Victor, Eddie, loser, Steve Regal. They can probably call this in the ring. Savage has great psychology. Oh, Eddie's is not great. I thought Eddie would have great psychology just because it's Eddie Guerrero and he will eventually, but the game did not do me a solid here. So I'm gonna have them work a regular match. That's fine. That is the main event. Okay. Yes, All-American Ron Simmons wants the United States title. I'm fine with him continuing to just squash people and say that, so we're going to do that here. We have this many heels? We have this many heels. Oh, alright, cool. No, he's a face, though. He's a face. There's slightly less faces. This is normally where I would use the old match history thing to see who he's squashed already, but we don't have that, so. PN News, you're leaving, and mad. How about you lose to Ron Simmons? I'll give you a little bit more respect than a jobber. I'll give you 8 minutes, but only a little bit more respect than a jobber. Only a little bit. Actually, was this literally the match I did last week? No, he beat B. Brian Blair. Fantastic. Yeah, you're just gonna beat PN News. And then we're gonna do an angle afterwards. You know what? Let's have Austin respond this time. Let's go 3 minutes. Ron Simmons cutting a promo. And Teddy Long cutting a promo. And then for the second part, we will also add Steve Austin. He will come out and respond. Basically, this is going to be Ron Simmons doing the same, like, I'm an All-American and I should be the United States champion kind of thing. You know, I'm more American than Steve Austin could ever be. And then Steve Austin's going to come out halfway through and be like, I ain't hard to find, brother. You know, if you're looking for a U.S. title fight, why don't we do it right now? And then, of course, Teddy Long will do the old, oh, well, hey, he just wrestled, man. Hey, we can't do it right now. Ron. Should be U.S. champ. Austin answers. Teddy backs down. Now that's booking. That sounds like a crazy show. That sounds insane, Zodiac. What did we do with the Steiners and the Miracle Violence connection? We did a 6-man against the Nightmares. So really nothing. And we had them beat Larry and Koloff, and they had a brawl with the Steiners. Oh, because they wrestled at Clash, right? Oh, it was the 8-man. Okay, so we haven't even done the straight-up fucking tag yet. Have we just done... Okay, we did do Steve Williams and Scott. That makes sense. That's literally the match I was about to book. Sounds like we haven't done Rick Steiner and Gordy, though. Hell yeah. Rick Steiner. Terry Gordy. 10 minutes. This has got to be a wild brawl, right? Brawling, 60-68. Actually, not as good as I thought it would be. 64-72. Yeah, they can have wild brawl. Wild brawl. How's the transition to TEW IX? I mean, so far so good. This is literally the first show we've booked. We spent a good, like, 30 minutes doing the booking team and Inner Circle and all that stuff. But yeah, I mean, fingers crossed, everything's fine. Doesn't seem like anything's broken so far. I've been playing it off screen with like fresh save, and it's been good. But I am like 20% worried that this weird save conversion is gonna break. But so far so good. Anyway, Terry Gordy is gonna win with interference from Dr. Death. And then we will do the classic tag team brawl. We'll do like 3 minutes. Yes, I would say this is serious. Terry Gordy. By God, he's fighting. Steve Williams. By God, he's fighting. Rick Steiner. You know he's fighting. Scott Steiner. He's fighting too. Steiner's an NBC brawl again. Okay, we have like 20 minutes left. Liger and Sabu. What have we done with Liger and Sabu? Anything? I think Sabu won like a 6-man tag, and that was about it. Yes, he won this 6-man tag. I believe he pinned Liger. I believe that's what we did. So this sounds... Mr. Warley, stop doing that. This sounds like Dusty Rhodes going crazy. Dusty calls out Liger on behalf of Sabu. This is exactly what it sounds like. This is just Dusty Rhodes. Sabu, he pinned the light heavyweight champion, baby! You know, that kind of stuff. Storyline development, sure. Dusty Rhodes, you are cutting a promo. Sabu, you are a background player. Question, this is mostly for Nick, but also if anyone else in the chat knows. What's the difference between background player and non-speaking appearance, if any? And then Jushin Thunder Liger will be off-screen. Let's see here. Bam Bam and Steamboat so far have been being very friendly. So I actually kind of like the idea of, with the time we have left, doing like them against 2 NWO guys. Non-speaking can include acting. Okay. But not 100% sure. All right. Non-speaking is basic. So is non-speaking overness and background player is like don't rate them? Is that the difference? Background is just popularity, but cameo. Okay. I said we were going to do 2 NWO guys, but it could really be anybody here. Oh, it should be fucking Furnace and LaFon. Or, excuse me, Crawford. This is going to be our storytelling match. The story of, like, hey, Bam Bam Bigelow's acted weird, right? Because we're teasing, very heavy-handedly teasing that he's going to be turning heel. So that's basically what we're doing here. Like, him and Steamboat, you know, they win the match and they get the job done, but, you know, there's some miscommunications. You know, things don't go as easy as they could have. That's why it takes them 13 minutes to beat these guys. And that's the show. This is a big talky boy. What are we going to open with? I think we are going to open with the World Champion. That makes sense to me. I don't like opening with a storytelling match. Let's actually do Rick Steiner. And the brawl, and then let's move one of these promos here. Let's do this one. Riley, what's up? Good. I like it. I like it so far. I know the one thing I've seen that people complain about is they don't like how on this screen you don't immediately see the skills and the pop anymore, but I kind of like it. I think it's easier to find stuff this way. Also, the way the skills are broken up like this, instead of in like just a big-ass list, it makes it easier for me to be like, oh, I need to look at someone's charisma. It's right there. You know what I mean? At least for me. I don't know. I'm sure other people had it mastered, but I was always just scrolling. Dusty calls out Liger. Yep, that's good. I have no idea what this is gonna get, because it's a new game and it's a new mod, new save file, and I don't know how the angle system is gonna work. So I don't know. I would be happy with anything in the 80s. If it's in the 90s, I would be ecstatic. Yes, new contract button is another good one. When I first started playing 2020, like the first time I booted the game up, and you know, the first thing everyone does when you start a game is you fire all the people you hate in the company. I couldn't figure out how to fire anyone for like 5 minutes. I was like, oh, you gotta go over here. Like, it was not intuitive at all. This one, it's way more contract, fire. Like, it's way more straightforward, in my opinion. All right, 90. I mean, it seems like we're getting the numbers. These seem like the same, you know, I think we're going to be good. I was a little afraid that maybe these angles would get, like, way lower, but I think it's fine. Stan did a bad job, but that happens with him sometimes. He's like 50-50 on doing a great job and doing a bad job without a script. 90 and it lost heat. Yeah. Yeah. 78 on Steiner and Gordy. Rick Steiner and Magnum T are a good pairing. Great. And then these guys all brawled. Got a 74. That's actually a good rating for 4 guys brawled, so I will take that. Yes, crowd heat. I mean, so when I've been playing, again, this is going to sound like I'm just, like, jerking myself off or whatever, but I've never seen it be cold. It just starts at, like, whatever, and then it gets hot, and it just stays hot. Like, I don't know. Maybe if you were booking, like, 4 or 5 hour shows, it would be more useful, but I don't know. I have, like, yet to kill a crowd. They just, seems like whenever you book, even if you book, like, a shitty match, they don't get, it doesn't, like, dip. $77. Now this is interesting. Although this is the first one we've done with 2 parts. Oh, I bet Jungle Boy could kill a crowd. Sounds like a challenge. So yeah, this also shows you the individual scores of the part. So 75 for a Warrior promo, but it was only 3 minutes. And then a 71 for a Pillman attacking him. This is the exact kind of thing that if we had done this in 2020, I probably would have just done 6 minutes entertainment, and it would have gotten a 99. But I think a 77 is a more fair score of what happened, which was a 4-minute Warrior promo and then 2 minutes of Brian Pillman beating him up. So, even though it is hurting our scores, I think this is better. Uh, 80 on this tag match. 70, 64, 80. Hell yeah. I don't know, man. Nick, remember when you said, oh, now with all these numbers, we'll see. I guess the crowd's very hot. That's the only thing I can think of. But yeah, remember when you were like, oh, now that we see more of the numbers, maybe the segment ratings will make more sense. Only a little bit. 82 for the Dusty promo. Now that's interesting. This is something that was like a lock to get a 90 plus every time in TEW 2020. Announcing quality was penalized for very low experience. Nothing we can really do about that. Yeah, surprised. 80? I gave them 2 extra minutes. It's the 2 extra minutes that pushes from a 70 to an 80. That's what it was. Johnson's look good out there. This promo got a 78. This is another one where in the old game we would have just done 6 minutes entertainment, and it would have gotten like a 95. But this got a 78. Which I will take. 87. Okay. Back to what we should be doing here. Yeah, we're going to be losing heat on this Vader and Sting thing, because that was chock full of like 99s and 100s. It doesn't look like we're going to be getting those as easy. That's fine. 81 main event. Now, wait a second. Better commentary. Oh, we probably got hit for the low heat. Yes, the Eddie Regal storyline had low heat. God damn it. Fuck. See, Nick, it happens to me. It's not just you. It happens to me. This is one of those, like, damned if you do, damned if you don't penalties, right? Because it's like, I got to book matches to get heat. But I get penalized for the matches not having enough heat. This is going to be the lowest rated show we've done in a long time, but that was kind of expected going to the new game. 83. I mean, 83 is good. I'm not going to complain about an 83. But yeah, 190 segment. That is way different from what we had been doing, for sure. Financial report. I mean, we are still making crazy money. We made 170 grand just from running this Saturday night. Popularity recap. This is the thing I like. Don't know how much movement we're going to be seeing with WCW, because we are pretty popular in the places where we have good TV deals, but yeah, I like that it shows you your popularity after every show. Oh, we're going to have scrums after we do a pay-per-view, aren't we? I hadn't thought about it. I haven't done the scrums yet. '83 is more in line with WCW at the time. Yeah, I agree. WCW in the early to mid '90s was not exactly known as the greatest wrestling of all time. It was kind of crazy that we were getting like just the greatest show ever every week. I mean, we've changed the roster a lot and stuff, but still. It was always hilarious that we were running like giant basketball arenas for TV and running like the Georgia Dome for pay-per-views and stuff. Anything of note here? Not really. Oh, is FMW still about to die? Oh yeah. They didn't fix that. I love the scrums. All right, I can't wait to do one. Maybe playing as TNA was not the best idea for testing the new game, but I don't know. I didn't feel like picking a company where I would have to book a ton of shit. I just kind of wanted to get in there and see stuff. Wow, looks like Kaiji Muto is a bit of a dick. He's really causing a lot of problems here. Ooh, snow and ice in southern England last night. Hate to see that. Okay. What's this? Pay raise request from Magnum TA. Sure, buddy. House show in the Great Lakes. Okay. Anything else of note here? Not really. Wait, Magnum is per appearance? Yeah, apparently. I don't think he's going anywhere. I don't think we need to lock him up. Lock him down. I keep saying lock him up when I say that, which is not what it sounds like. TV rating 5,000. That's about what we were doing. That has not changed from game to game. I was kind of interested about that. Oh, surgery success for Bret Hart. Well, that's good. Kevin Von Erich's working for the UWF. That's a bummer. So his brother Brutai. Oh boy, we got a new game, and now Herb Abrams has money. Those are rough stats. Those are rough stats for Mr. Scarlo. Yeah, I like most of the things. This game is basically just 2020 with like it's like a 2020 feature pack, really. It's more or less the same game with more stuff in it, which is fine. We were kind of talking about that when people were like ask like me and Nick, like, do you think they'll make a new one? And we were like, the game's kind of got what it's got. Yeah, I've not really run into the weather ruining my shows yet, but it'll probably happen. Maybe not so much for WCW because we run like the Southeast and the Mid South a lot, but it probably at some point I'm gonna run a show in Canada in like January, in AEW or something, and it's gonna get ruined. Rob Van Dam Rising. All right, let's book Nitro. Tornadoes exist. Okay, you got me. Give the night off. No, never. You're all working. I mean, let's just stick at the Southeast. What are we doing? About the same amount. Okay. Tupelo Coliseum, baby. Let's go to Tupelo. All right. Oh, I forgot to check if these guys had bad chemistry or anything between things, but I think we can still do that from the booking screen. Anyway, let's spend some creative energy. Give me another finish. Safe bet for anybody. Cool. Give me an angle idea. Surefire hit for anybody. Cool. I didn't really, oh, I have to give it a better name. Got him. Don't really need any gimmicks. Oh, give a storyline a boost. Yes. Yes. Basically, hey, give me a character idea. We get a lot of points for our team. I was not getting this many on TNA. Alright, here we go. Locker room. Bull Nakano came to me backstage with an angle idea. Okay. Head women's trainer, Ted trained Rie Tamada. Then 9 other dudes. And Ted, what a delight this Ted DiBiase is. What a good fella. Terry Gordy says that he thinks Ultimo Dragon has a bright future and he'd be willing to put him over. Hell yeah, we're doing that tonight. So we don't forget. I know he gave us until August, but brother, listen, we ain't, you know, I'm not going to remember that. Let's just do team bonding this time. That's a lot of relationships. Oh, but it made new tensions with Sabu and Randy Savage. Oh, I didn't know they didn't like each other. This just keeps fucking... Okay, this is like causing my eyes to freak out. Look at these store creative angles. Oh, the storyline idea. We need that for Wendy Richter and Malia Hosaka. They need it bad. Next time it is advanced. Okay, we're doing that tonight too. It's not going to take him so bad that he's not over anymore. Terry Gordy has like 60 pop, doesn't he? Yeah, he's super... It's fine. Listen, we can make it work in the story. You do Terry Funk and Ultimo Dragon. You give him 10 minutes. I guess you just do a regular match. It's hard to imagine what else they would do. You give Ultimo the win. You do interference from Scott Steiner to advance the storyline. Bada bing, bada boom. And I'm going to do an angle afterwards where Terry Gordy like kicks the ropes and is mad because he lost to Ultimo Dragon. Actually, he's probably less of a kicking the ropes guy and more of like flipping the like announce table over and like causing a ruckus guy. Terry Gordy tantrum after match. I would say this is 3 minutes. I would say this is character development. What do we rate him on? Dramatic acting. Oh, there's a bunch more up here. Bodyguard, cameo, character development, comic relief, cutting a promo, dramatic acting, fighting, interviewer, intimidation. Kind of intimidation, because he's like causing a scene at ringside, but not really. I think I'm just going to do working the crowd. Alright, we also need to advance this women's storyline. To see if we can get it hot. So we are going to do Wendy, who is recognizable, question mark? Yes, great. That's what I would do. Okay, cool. Wendy and her friend... amongst you has the most pop? Terry. Terry's is pretty good. I don't think Terry's wrestled yet. I think this is Terry's debut. Anyway, you guys are going to wrestle Malia Hosaka and Bull Nakano. So, that's a match. Bull is, like, really close to being recognizable, right? Oh, we should use one of those character things for her. I'm going to book this match for now. I'm going to give it storytelling. And I would like Bull to win. I would like Bull to beat Terry. Just clean. That's fine. The story is like, look at this big, mean new girl. That's the story. Oh, we have a Bull. Oh, it's extremely risky. Ooh. We have a character idea that's a safe bet for anybody. Let's use it. Bull. Creative idea. Deploy it. Yeah, she's unimportant and has, like, nothing. Yes. Failure? No! No! She is close momentum. Okay. Alright. Well, now we're starting in the hole. I guess we could just keep getting creative ideas and trying them until one works, right? Like, nothing's stopping us from doing that. What others do? I have angle ideas. I have a surefire hit. And I have 2 surefire hits. I should use those. Yes, but they stack. Okay. So another bad one would be, like, really bad. So the next one would have to be, like, guaranteed to work or whatever. Let's book a main event. I'm going to do Steve Austin and someone against Ron Simmons. Oh, Ron Simmons and Vader would be good, because this would be another thing where we could tease his face turn. We could do, like, Steve. We could just do Steve and Sting, really. Because Vader was like, I'm not, I'm not your friend. So this could be a thing where we could do 16. We could do open. And hey, you know what? Let's use one of those creative finishes. Oh, we have a Steve Austin likely to succeed one. Steve has to be the victor. Steve can be the victor. Ron could be the loser. And I would probably do, like, partner miscommunication from Vader. That's a lot going on there. But basically the story we're telling here is Vader is maybe not getting along with his heel friends anymore. Last show was a promo show. This is a wrestling show. If you get another failure, she'll be chilling. We're not going to get another failure. We're going to get a good one. I believe in us. That reminds me, I wanted to check. Did we find out if any of these guys work bad together? It doesn't look like it, so that's good. That's probably why we're getting so many points. Because these guys are all good bookers and there's no chemistry problems. Alright, we need to book some kind of promo. Oh, Rick Rude. Let's have Rick Rude fire back. In ring. Yes, I like mine in the ring. Let's do storyline development. Rick Rude. Alright, another question for chat. If I put Eric Bischoff out here to interview him, and I do interviewer and being interviewed, is that going to tank this rating? Or should I just have Rick Rude cut a promo? Because again, every time I've tried interviewer and being interviewed, it's done really bad. But I don't know if that's just like, you know, Gia Miller and Josh Alexander are bad at promos or whatever. No, it will do fine. All right, let's try it. Rick Rude being interviewed. Eric Bischoff, interviewer. Stan Hansen, off screen. Press the question mark button top right. Oh, there's a lot of stuff in here, brother. But yeah, I think we're just gonna do a Rick Rude promo. Saying he's not afraid of the NWO. That's really it. You know, I'm not afraid of these threats from the NWO. I'm not afraid of Stan Hansen. I've run in heel groups. I know how they work. I'm not afraid. You know, somehow him and Eric Bischoff are gonna make this 6 minutes. Good luck, brothers. That's why they're the pros. Angles. Every angle roll. Oh, I see. I mean, I'm microphone skill, the popularity, some minor impact. What about being interviewed? Microphone skill and popularity. Okay. I mean, his should be good, and he's popular. So really, the only thing I would see here is that Eric Bischoff is getting rated, but that's not the end of the world. We'll see how it does. Okay, and then non-speaking. I feel like the most of these are kind of self-explanatory, but there's a couple ones I'm not super sure about. Dramatic acting is another one. This is just acting and pop. Okay. Segment host, entertainment, charisma, and microphone, and pop. Okay. Oh, we might get someone a fucking segment. Where's Piper when you need him? Bring back Piper's Pit. Popularity. Okay, so that's just pop. All right. We'll see how that does. Randy Savage and Kurt Hennig, right? Right, I had them in a tag last show, so not much there. Let's have Hennig cut a promo. Kurt Hennig is going to cut a promo where he throws Regal under the bus. Blames him for loss. Wants Savage. 1v1. Basically exactly what I just said. He's going to throw him under the bus. Tell him he wants him in a singles match. That was a fluke. Blah, blah, blah. It was that stupid British guy's reason. That was the reason we lost. Fight me one-on-one, etc. That would be Randy Savage. Off screen. Also, for the record, I know there's we can do backstage and we can do pre-tapes, but it's WCW 1994. The vast majority of the stuff we do happens in the ring, so I just have not changed it once. Liger, Sabu. Let's give Liger a match and then have him cut a promo afterwards. Actually, do we have time for that? Maybe you should just cut a promo. 59 minutes. Yeah, we got time. I feel like we kind of just stopped booking Chris Jericho. Let's send him out there. 8 minutes. Why don't you guys cook, you know? Liger's going over. Yep, I'm aware. Thank you, game. And then afterwards, he's just going to cut a quick post-match promo. You know, Sabu ain't shit. Fuck him. I guess Ventura could be there too. Basically, just a quick promo after the match where Ventura's like, "That's the best wrestler. That's the best light heavyweight in the world. Not that jabroni Sabu." You know, that kind of stuff. We have like 15 more minutes. Oh, we've done nothing with Warrior and Pillman, or Bam Bam and Steamboat, or Eddie and Regal. Really, a lot of stuff has not happened. Let's do... Let's not have Warrior on the show this week. Let's have Pillman and Paulie just talk shit on him. This will also heat it up. Basically, just these guys cutting a promo about how they were upset that they lost that tag and or six-man. I already forgot where they were both in it, and they wanted to make an example out of the Ultimate Warrior. He's not the all-powerful, almighty guy that he claims to be. He's just a regular guy like me, Brian Pillman. Oh, it was so great making him look stupid and watching him lay on the mat. Pillman wants to prove Ultimate Warrior is mortal. That sounds like a threat when I type it out like that. That sounds like he wants to kill him. You know. Bam Bam and Steamboat should probably also just cut a promo. You know what, let's do this one backstage, and maybe not super long, just like 3 minutes. Maybe 4. It's just gonna be these guys, talking about how, you know, hey, we weren't really on the same page last week, and then Bam Bam's gonna be like, hey man, yeah, no, listen, that was totally my bad, totally. I should have been listening to a legend like Ricky Steamboat. I let my ego get in, like, just, again, really beating you over the head that this guy's gonna be turning. Ricky and Bam Bam try to patch things up. And then we have enough for a short match. Make sure Pillman leaves the gun at home. Yeah, we don't. I was going to say we don't allow those in WCW, but I mean, we're in Mississippi, brother. He might be able to get it in. We have so many people. We have so many people. Jumbo's... I would like to get Jumbo on the show. Jumbo is considered well-known? Did Jumbo always have this level of pop? Is that new? Yeah, because these other guys are all the same. No, Masawa's went way up too. What happened here? What happened here? Now, oh, it's the new system where if you're super over in one territory, you get like it like leaks over into the other one. Oh yeah, it's the pop bleed. Oh shit. Oh, that changes our. Look how over these guys are now. Holy shit. That changes everything. Oh my god. I wish it worked more for like Bull Nakano, but still. Kobashi is the one guy that didn't get a bunch because he's not super. Actually, he's pretty over in Japan. I don't know why he's only a 33 still. Is Misawa just like, oh, he's just that much more over in Japan. Yeah, I guess that's why. Yeah, Kobashi's still pretty young at the time. Taue's. I don't know the exact. Nick explained the exact math to me, and I already forgot what it was. But like once you get to a really high level, it bleeds over faster. So I think the reason why Tenryu is at 83 now is because he's 90s in Japan, so that gives him like a bigger percentage of the bleed over. Yeah, we can do main event Triple Crown matches. Baba's really over now. This is an insane discovery. I did not see this coming. Rick Martel. We brought Rick Martel in and just fucking were immediately like, hey man, we don't have anything for you. Hey, how about fucking Jumbo Tsuruta versus Rick Martel? That's just a thing we could just do. We could just do that. Can we give them 10? I think we could squeak it in with 10. Jumbo's gonna win, which should be fine now, because Jumbo's really over. Yeah, Jumbo's got 67 pop. It should be fine. You did tell me it would happen, but I didn't think it would be this extreme. I didn't think it would just launch these guys into, like, being main eventers. Or close to it. I also wasn't sure if it would do it, like, retroactively. Although, I guess it doesn't consider this retroactively. It considers it a new save file. It considers this a fresh database. Hell yeah, Jumbo can just beat Rick Martel now! Oh, that's crazy! That's fucking crazy! Holy shit. We can open the show with that. Actually, let's open with a Rick Rude promo. Back things up. Pillman wants to prove that. Post match. And Costa Rica launch the bus. Let's move this here. Let's move this here. Yep. Okay, that's the show. I think this will be better than the last show, but I'm still not 100%. So we got 83, so I'll say like an 86 on this one. But again, really guessing. I don't have my finger on the pulse on this game yet. Yeah, 92, and this was the interview, so that it didn't really affect it at all. It's fine. We actually can use Eric Bischoff to interview people now instead of just having him stand there. That's nice. That's good. He didn't look good, but it didn't matter. It's still the 92. 72. Rick Martel got a lot better rating than Jumbo, though. That's interesting. I mean, he is more over, but Jumbo might be declining already. But hey, man, whatever. He's babyface Jumbo is like all in on this story. He's like a main cog in the Vader and Sting thing now. 86. This was like 3 or 4 minutes. So that's good. Yeah, Martel's good. We should in fact do stuff with him. We gave him that big tag match as soon as he came in, and then we're immediately like, we don't have a spot for him on Super Brawl, which I feel bad about. Like, he probably should be feuding Warrior instead of Pillman, but Pillman had nothing to do with the last pay-per-view. We have to cycle people now. We have so many people. 77. Okay, I'll take that. Liger was off his game, even. That's cool. Does this mean RJ City can finally be rated in AEW? Yeah, if we start doing that one until... We can't... So, I'm going to temper people's expectations. We can't do that in 2020, in 9, at least for, like, a stream or two, because we are in, like, the middle of a month. So, we would either lose multiple weeks or have to sit... Like, we have to do the next couple streams in 2020, which sucks. But also, we'll have more to talk about in AEW when we do it. 75 on this promo. Oh, this is like 3 minutes. Yeah, 75 makes sense. $48. You know what? We did cool the crowd down. It happened. We booked a match shitty enough that the crowd is upset with us. Storyline thing was a success. Okay, cool. They needed it. I really wish the Bull Nakano thing would have been a success. I really needed it. Alright, crowd's back up. Just for Pillman and Paulie being like, fuck the Warrior. That dude sucks. And our crowd's like, yeah! We're in Tupelo. Yeah, hell yeah, brother! Beat his ass! 82 for Terry Gordy and Ultimo? A match we booked for no reason? I mean, it wasn't no reason. It was because Terry Gordy was like, I want to lose to Ultimo. And I was like, great. I'll write that down. Yeah, I will definitely take that. Then Terry Gordy was mad. And then Kurt Hennig said the Macho Man's a goober. It is a bummer that we are not getting 99s for all these promos anymore. It's hurting our number, but I do think this is more accurate of what he would get cutting a promo. Like, it did kind of drive me crazy how, like, every good promo in TEW 2020 was just like 100. It's the best promo of all time. Like, it was so easy to get 100 promo and so hard to get 100 match. Let's go! We can still get good matches, boys. Ooh, Steve Austin and Sting showed excellent chemistry. And the creative finish was a success, which also added. And then these storylines are hot. We were just cooking. This is just a sick match. Crowd was into it. 4 good wrestlers. Crowd likes our dumb little story with like, wait, is Vader a goodie now? People are into that. 89, we're back! After a 1-show adjustment, we're back. Financial report. Holy shit. Why did we make so much more money? Oh, we have a better TV deal for Nitro, I think. I think we get we have a bigger percentage, probably, because I set up this TV deal, whereas I think Saturday Night is just whatever it was by default. I don't think we've renewed that one. So I probably set this to like 50% or some shit. All right, well, now we can actually see where the money comes from on those percentages instead of just blind guessing like in 2020. That's fun. Popularity recap. Nothing still. Oh, right, we're very popular in Japan. Right. Yeah, Ultimo is pretty good. Terry Gordy was right. Did the chemistry ratings get carried over? I think so. Maybe? Interview with Al Dante. Hope no one's doubting him. Gary Albright was antagonizing people in UWFI. That's a bad place to antagonize people. You're gonna end up getting on your ass. Shawn Michaels attacks Jerry Sags. Oh. The camps are forming. The Shawn Michaels camp and the Jerry Sags' Hogan camp, brother. That's WWF inner turmoil is happening. Terry Power doesn't connect with the... Okay, all right, Steve. All right. Calm down. Oh, you know what? I should check how that affected our storyline with Richter and Osaka. It's now cold. It went from extremely cold to cold. Cool. That's another one where we might just keep using storylines to see if we can heat that thing up. Is there anyone to steal from UWFI? I mean, we already took Takada and Dan Severn and Bob Backlund from UWFI, so, like, no. I mean, I guess we could change Takada to a written contract instead of a handshake, but that's kind of it. Let me double check this book again. Yeah, no. These guys are not beefing yet, which is surprising because one of them is Dusty Rhodes. Also, can't imagine Baba would work well in a creative team. He was always, like, the big dog in All Japan. The big dog, woof woof. I see here at the bottom of the notepad, I wrote down, find things for Arn, Cactus, Terry, Avalanche. We did not do any of that. We have not. I ignored that sentence. We kind of just, with the 2 90-minute shows, we kind of just don't have time to fit in stuff that's not going to the pay-per-view. Which is a bummer, because I don't want to make the shows longer, and I sure don't want to add a third show. Conan getting in a fight with Shawn Michaels is very funny. Yeah, we could just have like Misawa beat like mid-card guys now. We could just do that. I hadn't really thought of that. Because that was a problem we were having, is that you know, those guys wouldn't want to do jobs to Misawa and Kobashi, but we could just do that now. Give the night off. Never! Alright, let's get out of the Southeast. Let's go Mid-South. We can also get about 10 fans. 10,000. Not 10. That'd be bad. Colorado. Let's go Texas. Strong Arena. San Marcos, Texas. Never heard of it. Sam Houston Coliseum in Houston. Hell yeah, brother. Alright, let's get some of these ideas. Give me storyline ideas. Bit of a gamble. Don't love that. Give me a better one. Safe bet. Now we're talking. You know what, I should probably name this, like, Safe Bet. That would be easier for me. Give me a character idea. Surefire hit? Oh, only for Avalanche. Okay. That's cool. Angle idea. Safe bet. Son of a bitch. Safe angle. Give me a creative. Oh, don't we have? Oh, we have 40. Oh, only some are 50. I thought they were all 40. Yeah, give me another character idea. Why not? I don't see any reason not to spend these. Name Gambles delete me. Yeah, that's a good idea. Also, I guess that's another question for chat, for those who have been playing TW9 already. Is there any reason to save the creative energy? You should just spend it, right? Chris Adams has turned up and requested to be allowed to hand out backstage. I mean, you worked here, so sure, man. You can come backstage. That's fine. No, spend it. Cool. Ted's training people. Sherry Martell pulled a great rib. Great. Thank you, Sherry. Several people have remarked that Paulie Dangerously has been hanging out with Rey Mysterio Jr. recently, and they have started to have influence. Oh, no. I don't like this at all. Paulie Dangerously has a bully for the other Rey Mysterio is professional. Okay. He's just bullying Rey Mysterio. All right, folks. Let's just do team bonding again. Not reading all that. Max Doji's 250, which you only usually reach in one meeting. Yeah, I mean, it looks like we're gonna. Again, that was not my experience running other companies, but yeah, it seems like we're gonna have more ideas than we know what to do with. We have a surefire hit for Avalanche, so we might as well just do it. I don't see any reason not to. Failure? It was a surefire hit! What do you mean? Oh. I'm pissed now. Oh, man. Oh, now he's red hot. We took him from white hot to red hot. It's fine. I mean, I get that there is going to be a level of randomness to whether they work or not, but man, a surefire success or whatever, that should be like a 99%, right? Maybe it is and I just happen to get a 1%, but damn, that's crazy. Are there any other ones where I'm like, hey, let's do this immediately? Not really, so we can just kind of add these to whatever we book. Oh, now that those guys... We could just book... Fuck, man. We could just book, like... Stan and Masawa against, like, Rick Rude and somebody as a main event. That fucking rules. Rick Rude was teaming with Cactus a lot last month because they were feuding, like, Terry and Arn. So that's, like, a weird, somewhat regular teaming. Let's put them out there. I kind of want to have Masawa win. I kind of want to have him win. He's got the pop now, right? The skills, of course, are god tier. It's Masawa. He could probably pin Cactus. He could probably pin Cactus. Let's try it. Although at the same time, Rick Rude probably needs to win this match to earn the title shot. Rick Rude. Well, what the NWO would have done in real life is this would have been like, they would have sent a bunch of people out here and they wouldn't have given us a finish. Because for a second I was like, well, what would WCW do? And then I was like, no, don't do that smartly. It's a bad idea. I think Rude should win. Let's do Rude. I would like him to beat Stan, and it should be fine, because Rick Rude is super over. So let's do Rude beating Stan. We'll do botched interference. by, I don't know, Kawada. Why not? Yeah, that's fine. But Rude needs a reason why he would be challenging for the WCW title, because all he has done so far is say, like, I want to wrestle Stan Hansen. Like, he needs, you know what I mean? He needs, like, a kayfabe reason why he would get the WCW title shot. I understand what you guys are saying from a gameplay perspective, but I don't like that booking. Rick Rude should win the match if he's getting the title shot. I'm gonna book Kobashi in a Triple Crown match. I'm just gonna do that. We will probably have Ventura cut a promo introducing that title, but I would like to figure out who he's wrestling, so we could do like an open challenge kind of thing. Oh, could he beat Dan? No, because Kobashi still only has like 30 something pop. In fact, is Kobashi even recognizable? No, he's still in a poor, so he needs a win. Musawa's not even getting pinned. It's fine. So we need to sign someone recognizable. Oh, Larry Z is like perfect for this. Yeah, Larry Z is doing the job. Eight minutes. Triple Crown. Kobashi's winning. That's it. Then we will do an angle where Jesse Ventura is going to cut a promo. Kenta Kobashi is going to stand behind him. And that's it. I don't think Larry Z needs to come out and talk, so I think it's just going to be Ventura being like, this is the All Japan Triple Crown. This is the most prestigious title in all of wrestling. This means even more than the WCW title, and now Kenta Kobashi will be defending it against all comers to prove the dominance of Japanese wrestling. Ventura introduces Triple Crown. Does open challenge. Actually, I don't know if this... Yeah, it's fine. Maybe how it is. Oh, yeah, Larry is, like, already mad, so now he's just gonna be, like... He might quit. He might quit after the show. Which, yeah, whatever. I'm going to do an angle. This is going to be, like, a backstage angle. This would be, like, a 3 or 4 minute thing. Where basically it's just going to be Ron Simmons and Teddy Long being like, yo, Vader, what the hell was that on Nitro, man? Come on. He's like, oh, sorry, I was, I don't know what got into me. I was, it's uncharacteristic of me. I guess this would be like character development. It won't happen again. Sorry about that, Ron. And then, like Teddy and Ron will kind of be like, hey, man, you better get your head out of your ass. You haven't been the same guy since you lost that WCW title. And then Vader's going to take a little bit of exception to that. Let's have Savage cut a promo. Let's give Eric Bischoff another shot. This is just gonna be classic in the ring, you know. On Nitro, Kurt Hennig's had some choice words to say about you, Randy Savage. What are your thoughts about that? And then, ooh, yeah, you know, Kurt Hennig. He says he's flawless, but I see lots of flaws in his game, Eric Bischoff. You know, that kind of stuff. I'm not going to tell Randy Savage what to say. He's just going to go do it. It's improvised. I just go, Randy, you got 6 minutes. And honestly, he would probably take like 10. It's the Macho Man. He does what he wants. Oh, you know what's a you know what's a dope match? We're gonna do Sabu and Eddie Guerrero against Jushin Thunder Liger and Steven Regal. Actually, you know what? Maybe let's put another NWO guy in here with Liger, and then we can do Regal interference. I'm cool with that as well. Wada, what's your pop now? Yeah, you're up in the 20s. Is there anyone else that gained a surprising amount of pop? I mean Baba, but I don't even think Baba's active. Tenru, we got this on Tenru. Taue still got nothing. Sure, Kawada. Why not? What a team. I'm gonna give this 10. Have I given a match storytelling yet? I don't know that I have. No, I haven't. So I'm gonna give it to this one. Eddie, you're taking the loss here. Like, can we put Kawada over? I suppose we could. Although, I don't know. Eddie might be mad about that, but we're gonna try it. Maybe we try one of these creative finishes. We got a safe bet. Oh, that's all we have? I'll take a safe bet. Yeah, Eddie's bad. Okay. I thought that might be the case. That's we could change that. We could change that to Liger winning. That's fine. Let's make this match open so Kawada gets some shit in. Eddie is still mad? How over are you, Eddie? 76? I mean, he's over. However are you, Liger? He's more over than Liger now. That's interesting. Oh, is Eddie getting a pop bump from, like, Mexico? No, he's more over. No, we just got him over. Interesting. The interference being the finish, in my experience, makes no difference. Although, hey, maybe it's different in this game. Let's try it. Outside interference finish. Eddie attacked by Steve Regal. still mad. I am shocked that he's furious. Okay. Here, forget all this. We'll still do a creative finish. And we'll still do open. But Eddie, how about you win by DQ? When you're attacked by Steven Regal. How about that? Are we happy now? Great. Oh, Kawada's a nobody. Yeah, absolutely. But I thought, like, hey, man, you're getting pinned by Liger. That's fine, right? But no, I guess not. Oh, you know what we need? You know what we need? We need an Ultimate Warrior promo. We need a pre-tape. This is Warrior. I imagine we have some kind of like set or some regular place that he cuts a promo from. I don't know if it's a spooky place or if it's just a regular ass set, but I don't know. When I think of Warrior promos, I always think of them backstage. He didn't do a lot of like in the ring promos. So it's basically just gonna be him responding to Brian Pillman's promo where he's, you know, you think the Ultimate Warrior is immortal, is not, is mortal, but you're wrong. Put Pillman off screen. Yeah, put him off screen. Yeah, this is just gonna be him. Again, much like Savage, I'm not gonna tell him what to say. 6 minutes in front of this camera, go crazy. Yes. Okay, we've got like 20 more minutes. Got that. Oh, did he really do anything this time? There's a miracle in this connection. This sounds like a 6 or maybe even an 8-man tag coming to me. This sounds like Terry Gordy. This sounds like Steve Williams. And this sounds like a third NWO guy. Who else do we have? Why am I looking at faces? I don't think we've even booked Akiyama yet. Yeah, he's super not over. But if we were gonna sneak him into a match, this seems like a good one. Also, he could get pinned, which would be helpful. Yeah, Jun Akiyama, get in there. And you can take on Rick Steiner. You could take on Scott Steiner. And you could take on their third friend. Their third confirmed friend that we all know about. You know what? I did have them team with Dan Severn a lot. Like, this is probably 6 months to a year ago in game now. But I'd be fine with that here. I kind of want to let these guys cook. I kind of want to give them like 14. And then we will have Rick beat Jun Akiyama. Well, let's make it open. want to book another match, but I feel like that will put us... I guess if I do a short, like a promo and then a short match, that would be fine. My God, we we so many. Yeah, I did nothing with Bam Bam and Steamboat, except I don't really have anything for them. Oh, Steve Austin. Let's have Steve Austin cut a promo on Ron Simmons. Oh, what happened, Mr. All-American? Didn't look like you guys could beat me and Stinger in a tag match. Austin mocks Simmons for not being able to win tag match. And that's 85, so that means we can book an 8-minute match. Martel has cool momentum. Cool, let's fix that. Rick Martel, you can beat... This is honestly another job for Larry Z, but we've already booked him. Koloff would be fine for that. PN News. PN News is leaving. It could be PN News. Yeah, let's go PN News again. Might as well have him lose while he's here. That is exactly 95 minutes, which we will probably be doing more often. Let's open with Steve Austin talking shit. I like that. And then with this 6-man, that's a dope opening match. Owen and Rick. Yeah, they should probably get a pre-show. We don't have... Like, I wanted to book Owen Hart on this show, and then we just ran out of stuff. Let's just flop these. Swap these. This is going up here. Have you booked Norton at all this year? Probably not. He's been bad. Owen Hart and Rey Mysterio. Who are you guys gonna take on? My God, this is a job for Tracy Smothers and Steve Armstrong. God, it's so crazy that they are still here, still being the Young Pistols. I think they were gone like 6 months after we started the save in real life. But they've just been here, not going anywhere. You know what? Let's maybe book some of these other... We should probably book more pre-show matches. Especially since we only have 90-minute main shows. Like, we should probably just book fucking 6-man tags every week. We've been doing, like, nothing with Dustin. We gotta get him involved in that Sabu stuff. You know what, Scott Norton? Let's see what you got, big man. It's gonna be you. It's gonna be you. It's gonna be Too Cold. It's gonna be Barry Windham. You guys are gonna take on Avalanche. I don't think we've booked Giant Warrior. I would like to see what the guy's got. If anything. Third guy, Terry Funk. This team's fucking winning. Let's put Avalanche over. Loser. It should be too cold, but I'm gonna ask Bray Windham to do it. Actually, it should be Scott Norton. We don't book Scott Norton. I shouldn't do that to Barry Windham. It should be Scott Norton. Oh fuck! I mean, the victor. No. Shit. Book a women's match. Let's book a women's match. I would like to get Bull to something. So Bull, you can beat our least popular babyface, which is almost certainly Cutie Suzuki. It sure is. Tenru squash. Yeah, we haven't booked Tenru all stream. We might as well get him out there. Who are you gonna squash? You know what? Let's, who wants to get squashed by Tenru? Billy Kidman? Yeah, Billy Kidman wants to get squashed by Tenru. Absolutely. Okay, that's a crazy amount of dark matches. Anyway, still kind of hard to say, but I think this main event's going to be really good, especially now that Misawa's over. So yeah, I'll say like an 89. I think the show will be good. Uh, 70. Yeah, that's the squash match rating. That checks out. 53? I mean, Bull gets a 54 without being over, really. I mean, she's close. She's almost recognizable level. But we definitely have to get her momentum up. $71 for this rando 6-man. What did Giant Warrior get? A 47. So, like, he's usable, but he's not good. He's certainly just a guy that would be like, hey, we need you to beat a big guy. Here's Giant Warrior. Like, he's kind of that level. And then this got a 65. Yeah, Owen and Ray are good. Tracy Smothers is okay. Steve Armstrong, he's got a 69? Perhaps we will not be doing these interviews as often. Maybe we just need someone to add it, that someone better than Eric Bischoff had it. I don't know. We'll have to look at that. 79. I will take a 79 in this match. June did get a 38, which is kind of to be expected of a guy that has like a 5 pop or whatever. But yeah, everyone else in this match ruled. Steve Williams is probably now getting the bleed over thing for his pop. So because he was not getting 91s before, so that has to just be because he's more popular now. Yeah, this match ruled. Not enough selling. Why would you want any of these men to sell? I don't understand. You said a storyline development, but didn't include Ron Simmons off screen. Well, cool. Maybe that's why it did so bad. That would make sense then. That's on me. Sorry, Eric. 73 for the Warrior promo. I wonder if these take a hit because they're pre-tapes and not in front of the crowd. I don't know the answer to that question. $70. That's the squash match rating. You know, I think I'm gonna stick to not having Eric do these. I think, yeah, I don't. Randy Savage should not be getting a 75 for a promo. This should be higher. Oh, he's got an awful gimmick. Maybe if we change his gimmick, he'll get a better rating. Although even then, he was bad. I don't know. This match got a 79. That is cool. Kawada got a 55, which again, considering he's got like he had so little pop that Eddie Guerrero was like throwing a fit about losing to him. So a 55, you know, with that level of pop is really good. Creative finish was a failure. Cool. We are not having a great hit rate with these creative ideas. 90. Now we're cooking. This was just Ventura cooking. This wasn't even like about anything. What is Bischoff's pop? Probably bad. The only thing we've ever used him for in this was standing in the ring to give the illusion that he was interviewing people, but we never let him do anything. So yeah, probably like a 20 or something. 71. I'll take that. I feel like Kobashi should be getting more than a 66, even with like 30 pop. I feel like he is good enough that it should be higher, but that's fine. $84 for these guys being like, hey, Vader, what's going on, man? What was that bullshit? And Vader being like, my bad. 79 on the main event. That is surprising. 76, 93, 84, 90. I mean, those all add up to what you would think that would be more. Crowd was hot. Did we just get a badly timed commentary ding? Is there anything else I'm missing here? No, we just got a bad commentary ding. That sucks. That sucks ass. Because I definitely thought this match was going to get, like... I thought this was going to be a really good match. Oh, Masawa's gimmick? Does he have one? He has an awful gimmick. I was going to say, I don't think we can change it, but because this is technically a new save file, we might be able to change it because it wouldn't know that he just debuted that gimmick. We might be able to get away with that. 81. I'll take it, but I'm pretty disappointed, really. I thought the main event was going to rule. Hey, wow, we made a bunch of money. It was crazy. Yeah, we get 0 broadcast revenue for Saturday night. That's wild. So we are strictly making money from ticket sales and merch. That's a shitty TV deal. Eric Bischoff was right. It was those office guys in Turner. They wanted to kill WCW. Look how they're fucking me on this TV deal. Alright, let's check Masawa's gimmick and see if we can change it, and check Bischoff's pop, and then probably call it a stream. Owen Hart is money. I know. I'm trying. Ooh, 81 is lower than Nippon TV. Ooh. Ooh. They have high standards over there. What are y'all expecting for every show? Oh, an 82. Yeah, that is... Okay. I mean, that was certainly not a problem before, but it could be one now, I guess. What's our TV deal? It's this. Actually, I lied. It's this. It expires in 1996, so we were kind of just stuck with it, but which is fine. So, you know what? Now that I should have changed this when we changed. I did not think to do that in the database editor. I could have changed this so that we could change our broadcasters, but because we are like a subsidiary of Turner, we can only be on Turner stations. So, even like the only thing we could get from the TV deal is, hey, TBS, give us some more money, which is not really an issue. We have so much money. We can't actually get onto like better American TV stations, which is kind of annoying. But that, I mean, that's the reality that WCW was playing with at the time, so I get it. How do we make $0? I'm assuming the percentage of the deal is like 0%. We make a lot more. So Nitro wasn't a default one. That was one I negotiated this contract. So I said, hey, give me I got 40%. Whereas on TBS, no, we're getting 50%. Great question. I actually have no idea. Yeah, no fucking idea. I don't know. Yeah, it sure does say 50%. I'm going to say again, because this was a default TV deal, that maybe the mod maker did something so we would get $0 from it. That's the only thing I could think of. Because, like I said, this was what we negotiated, so this would have just had whatever it defaulted to. I don't know if that's a thing you can do as a mod maker. I don't really fuck with the mod editor, except for when I have to. But yeah, that's my only guess, is that they set something up in the mod where we would make $0 by default. Why they would write that as 50%, I don't know. Maybe it has us owned by TBS, but not TNT, so TNT could give us money. I have no idea. Someone on YouTube might know, but I do not. Let's look. No, not workers. Let's look at. Hey, can we change Masawa's gimmick? Can we get away with that? No gimmick needed, which is awful. No, it's too soon. They know. They know. That sucks. We need to give him a character idea. That's what we need to do. We need to get one for Masawa, like bad. It might have been an issue. Possibly, but I would assume it was probably the same before. The other thing we wanted to check was, what pop does Eric Bischoff have? Eric Bischoff has a lot of pop. Why? So is he just bad at the... No, he's probably getting 60s, which is only okay. He should, in theory, be a really good interviewer. Maybe we just got unlucky. But I can't think of any other reason why Macho Man, that's not his name. I can't think of any other reason why Randy Savage would get a promo in the 70s. Because he has really good charisma and mic, and he's extremely popular. So I don't know. He's been in 400,000 big angles. Yeah, fair. Even if he was just standing there, I guess it counts for something. Yeah, I don't know. We'll probably keep trying the interviewer thing. Although I will say, most of our people do not need it. This is a thing I use more in, like, other saves. Like, it could be of use in, like, AEW. Like, hey, you know, Renee, go out there and help Takeshi to cut this promo or whatever. But, yeah, like, Macho Man doesn't need to be interviewed. He could just cook. All right, well, that's going to do it. We are 17 days away from Super Bowl. We didn't make a ton of headroom as far as progress towards the next show this episode, but listen, it's a new game. We had a lot of stuff to do. But yeah, that is going to do it. We will be back on Thursday to play TEW 2020, that old dinosaur. when me and Nick book AEW. I think we are close to Revolution finally. I think we are going to get right up to the pay-per-view, if I remember correctly. So check that out. If you're watching on YouTube, hey, thanks. Appreciate it. Tell me if you're playing TEW 9, how you're liking it so far compared to 2020. And, subscribe. I'd appreciate it. But that is going to do it for me. I'll see you guys Thursday for AEW, next Tuesday for more WCW. And that's it. Night, everybody.